It's my pleasure to introduce the Dean of the Arts Division, David Yager. Before coming to UC Santa Cruz, he was the founding director of the Center for Art, Design, and Visual Culture, the founder and director of the Innovation and Design Lab, and the founder and the past director of Imaging Research Center. He currently holds a faculty position in pediatrics at Johns Hopkins Children's Center, where he continues to collaborate on a number of research projects, including one that uses virtual reality to help children cope with pain. David is also an artist, in addition to being a pediatrician, and designer who has exhibited nationally and internationally, and he has lectured throughout the U.S. His work is in the permanent collections of such major institutions as Chicago Art Institute and the Museum of Modern Art. Some of his most recent accomplishments include his collaboration with the National Academy of Science on visual culture and bioscience and visual culture and evolution. So please join me in welcoming Dean Yager.
So first, I have to correct one thing. I'm not a pediatrician. So I want to thank everyone for coming, and I really want to give a round of applause to all the speakers who participated in this event. So please, give them a round of applause. So this morning, the Dean of Engineering opened this session, and I'm closing it, and it reminded me of something Will just said. The real important thing is the space in between the two deans, which is most of you who are here today. So think about that. I'm only going to talk for a minute or two because I learned a long time ago the worst thing to do is to keep people from the reception right at the end of the day. So, you know, a couple of things that I heard today that really interested me, and I think they're really important. You know, this concept of engagement, and what does that really mean? What is the palette that is available now, and what is the palette that could be available? And I think about a palette in the broadest sense of the word. You know, the speakers today demonstrated how deeply expressive and engaging digital games and playable media are, and the multiple ways we might engage them in the future. For me, this is really an exciting time. I mean, you're really in what I would call, even though, you know, we might look back, and I remember the first time I played a game, we're in the most exciting time. The things that are available, the way things are changing, and the fluency of all the pieces that are needed to get together are all coming together in an amazing place. I'm going to talk just for a second about the commitment of the arts at UC Santa Cruz. And, you know, there's a real commitment to the future of games, and the Digital Arts and New Media MFA program really has focused a track on that. And I think it's really the relationship between the arts and engineering that is going to really separate out the kind of things that are developed not only in our program, but in any program that understands how interdisciplinary approach is really important. The reason I am valuable in a hospital is not because I'm a physician. I'm not a physician. My real value is that I'm not a physician. My eyes and the way I see things and the way I think about things come from a very, very different point of view. And that interdisciplinary approach, the connection of myself and 10 other people who have all different kinds of strengths, allows us to make monumental steps rather than incremental movement. I've always been a firm believer in the group, the value of the group, and that the value of 5 people has a value of 5, and the value of a group has a multiple, maybe of 5 times 5. And I think it's really important. The faculty spirit and collaborative nature of the faculty at UC Santa Cruz will determine that the program will be successful. You know many of the faculty as well as I do, and clearly they have that vision. I've been asked to make one little announcement that our MFA exhibition for our Digital Arts and New Media program is May 6th at 5:30. You're all welcome to come. And all I can say is that you have the most exciting opportunities right now. Think about the engagement and think about the palette. And please go enjoy yourself at the reception and introduce yourselves to a lot of the speakers. Thank you.